Welcome to Hear Me Out and Pass the Scissors, a podcast where two long-distance scrapbooking friends talk creativity, chaos, and cutting things up on purpose. I'm Lisa from Life and Layouts on YouTube.
And I'm Nicole from Being. Whether you're scrapbooking at your desk, your kitchen table, or just in your head, grab your scissors and hear us out.
Hear me out. We're not in our usual recording setup.
Nope. We are sitting in our hotel room at a Scrapbook Crop in real life at the same place.
Which is wild because this is the first time we've ever met in person.
So obviously we thought, what better time to record than surrounded by paper trimmers, snack bags, and about 100 feet of extension cords.
So here's the idea. Crops are more about people than layouts.
That is a bold statement, considering we are literally here to make layouts.
Exactly. But think about it. How many times have you come to the crop and left remembering the conversations more than the layouts?
Or stayed up way too late talking and barely finished anything.
Or packed half your craft room, stressed out about productivity, and then realized the best part was just sitting at the table with everyone.
So today we're putting that idea to the test.
We're going to talk about how we love crops, what drives us crazy, crop horror stories, and even pulling in some of the other scrappers here to get their take. But first, we're going to talk about how we met for the very first time.
Are crops really about creativity, or are they about connection?
All right, so let's first start out with setting the scene. We're actually here. We're together for the very first time. So let's talk about the first impressions of each other. When you first met me, pulled up, I was sitting there waiting for you.
I literally said, uppies.
And I told you guys last night in the live. So if you watch the live on my YouTube, my Facebook group, you'll know that I actually had to pull my legs apart a little bit and bend down so that I could hug her face to face.
And it's not a me issue. I'm average height.
Yes. Yes. I know that I am tall.
I am not small and petite. So
I am 5'11", so I know that I am usually towering over people. Yeah. And what's funny is we had one of our subscribers come to shop today, and she was even shorter than you.
Yeah.
So
little.
Yes.
Hi, Rochelle.
Yes. So excited that you came and met with us. But it was interesting to see that picture because I am towering over both of you.
We squatted down for that second one.
We did. Yeah. We gave her a face-to-face shot.
Yeah.
So was there anything that surprised you about meeting me, seeing me face-to-face?
No, I had the same impression that I had gone to the first We Create that SG hosted, and I met up with a bunch of online friends that I've had for years, and I remember thinking how not weird it was. And so when we're just rolling down the road in my car, I'm like, this is
it's one of those things that it just felt natural. It wasn't like it was the first time I met you. It was like we had known each other and had met each other before.
So you would think video chats would still have a little bit of that separation.
No, but it didn't. And I don't know if that's because we do video chat a lot, which we've talked about that before. It was 3 to 4 times a week.
Yeah, and we don't talk surface level.
Yeah. So we get into it deep and talk, and we share each other's life stories.
Yeah.
Deep life story stuff. What about hanging out at your house? Anything that was I got to meet your kids, your husband.
I still had to do school pickup and take the dog out. We still had to do stuff, and I was like, listen, this is my house. This is the way it is. She did walk in and she said the same thing that everybody says when they come to my craft room. It's so small.
Yes, it was really small. The camera does add 10 pounds. So your camera adds
a whole lot of space.
Yeah. But yesterday I flew in. So I left my house at 3:45 in the morning. I left Florida at 7 a.m. My flight left. And I flew in and I arrived here in Las Vegas at 10, which was a 5-hour trip. But because of time difference, that was only technically 3 hours. But got here, and then we just had to do normal day stuff because it was a Friday, and you still had to pick up your kids.
I still had life. And plus I was my room's upstairs, so I was going to make you haul my stuff down, but we made my daughter do it.
Yeah.
And then one of Beck in the live challenged you to actually make a layout this weekend. So I was like, there's my simple story stuff. Grab what you want. We got the boyfriend. Let's print photos.
And so I did plan that out as much as I could in 10 minutes because we had to go as well.
Yeah.
So we had to drop the kids off at a event that they had, and then we had to head over to the crop or to the hotel because the crop started today.
Yeah.
But in that 10 minutes, I was trying to find an easy layout, easy photos to do that I could pull in the simple stories collections that you had. And so it's planned Not as much as I normally plan stuff.
It was
but
impressive how on the fly you were like willing to be. I was like,
yeah,
this is free balling here.
So I already have a box that I'm going to be shipping stuff back home of stuff that I bought from Rochelle's pop-up shop, and then a couple of things I got from you as well. So I'll just finish what I can here at the crop, and then I'll ship it home. And
yeah, we've already decided that when I decide I'm going to stitch on my layout, we're just going to switch sides.
Yep.
She can use my camera. She can put the footage on her laptop. She doesn't have to worry. Like, she's good to go. I packed 5 tools.
Yes, that's going to be interesting too. But I did make you pack your layering guides. I was like, you did.
Yeah, I don't use them, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yes. Oh,
I don't think you're going to like my trimmer, but it's fine. It will be fine.
But so far we've had an amazing time this morning. It's about lunchtime or right after lunchtime. We haven't had lunch yet because we're just kind of snacking throughout the day. But
We're almost, well, you were asleep by 10:15.
yes, but that is 10:15 plus 3 hours. So what, 1:15 my time. So, I mean, that's late for me, but I was,
I learned that Lisa can sleep through anything
Yes.
and everything.
yes.
I was up till 3 because the neighbors were partying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm running on 2 energy drinks, 3 hours of sleep, and people talking to me.
And I remember waking up.
I felt so bad because I couldn't get in the door.
That I didn't wake up for that. I woke up when I heard the door shut, and I was facing, our beds are obviously just hotel style, right? So the way that I was facing Nicole's bed. I opened my eyes. You were not in bed, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just went back to sleep.
I went down and begged the girl at the front. I was like, can you please? Because you couldn't hear him in the hallway. You could only hear him through the wall. And I was like, I'm dying.
So a couple of things that we wanted to talk about, because we're going to probably do this depending on how long it is. We might do it in 1. We might do it in 2. We might just give you guys a 2-hour episode. We're not exactly sure because we have lots of like B-roll stuff planned as well. But I wanted to talk about your crop stories or crop horror stories.
That's it for me.
Yeah, that was yours.
That's it. I only go to this one crop, and I tend to like headphones, get stuff done. Listening to a bro party last night was not on my agenda.
So the hotel has us, the croppers that are here for Rochelle's crop, and then there's soccer players. Yeah. So some type of tournaments going on over here. And so there is lots of kids. They were at the pool until 10 o'clock. Being really loud, and we ended up changing rooms because we were like, we're not gonna do that again.
Yeah, beautiful woman named Lisa at the front desk.
Yes,
was like, I got you.
Yes,
She moved us. Thank you.
She moved us to the other side, so we're not on the pool side anymore. So hopefully we won't have that noise later tonight, and then we'll be able to sleep.
Plus, whoever's on this side, we're not bed to bed, right?
Yeah,
I would think maybe I won't be able to hear them.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't know.
So do you want to hear my crop horror story?
Yes, because I feel like
it is so very good. Okay, so this was a long time ago, probably 2011, 2010, something like that.
Okay.
It was a crop that was called Cause for the Paws. And so the crop, like fees and everything like that, went to the local, like, I don't know if it was
animal shelter.
Yeah, animal
dog rescue or something.
Yeah, so it was super fun. Everything was dog themed. We live in Florida that has lots of historical areas. Like we have St. Augustine, which is, hugely historical.
Figure out how this is going to cause a crop issue.
So the area that the hotel that we stayed in was a historical hotel.
Oh, it's haunted.
That was built in the 1800s.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
And the hallway, the crop area was beautiful.
Oh,
the space was,
they probably host weddings there and stuff,
yes.
right? Okay.
The hallways to the rooms, you would literally turn down and go the hallways. And I swear, the Shining twins with their little bicycles, like they could have filmed that scene there. And so every night when we would go, because you go to a crop, you're like out really late at night, or I am not. So it's super late at night. We go down, we're walking, and every time I was like, I'm not going down that hallway by myself. Every single time. I'd have to be like, you have to go to the room with me. I will stay here until you go to the room with me. I'm not going down that hallway.
Not Peggy being scared.
Yes, I was so scared. So then we get into our room, and the room again is
slept in there. No problem.
Yes, because
it was just the hallway.
It was just the hallway because we were 4 to a room, so I was sleeping with somebody else.
Oh, you were spooning if you got scared.
And my friend that I went with, Kate, that I shared the bed with, she was also like, girl, if in the middle of the night we hear something, I'm perfectly okay with you like spooning me and I'll spoon you. But it was historical, like we had clawfoot tubs, So the bathrooms were really small. Like it literally, the hotel was built in the 1800s, and it was.
Did you ever go to another one there?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so the crazy thing is, you always have like door prizes.
Yeah.
Guess what one was? Yes, she won it to her. Yes. Guess what prize I won?
I don't know. Does it have anything to do with twins?
No.
A Halloween haunted? No.
No.
Oh,
an all-inclusive weekend at the same hotel. Yes.
Did you give it away?
It just expired. I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. So yeah, it was an entire weekend, like I think a 2-day, and it like we could have done they had like a horse and buggy carriage, and I was like, no, I'm not bringing anybody else to this hotel.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy. Had a fun time at the Crop, but the hotel was.
No, I don't. Yes, I don't. This was probably the only. Just the being up was the only horror story, because I'm the one that, like, I sit there and just like listen to what's going on around me, and I'm like, God, that's not me right now.
So do you have any like funny Crop stories of like things that you've heard?
No, I used to bring SG kits, put headphones in, and I would come home with like 15 layouts done. Mm-hmm. The last few times I've come, like I remember last time I came, I was on her team, on Rochelle's design team, so I brought my design team projects and a creative collections, and stitching slows you down. Mm-hmm. Like all I've done is put paper and photos on one layout, and it's one.
Yeah. Well, all I've done is, so I'm obviously planning because I had to pack stuff to come. So I haven't been really good with my spreadsheet. I know that's kind of like not great.
It's empty.
It is very empty. So I have this morning, all I've done is gone back through the videos that I've done and made sure that they're on the spreadsheet. And now I've started on February month in review. So I haven't gotten much done either. So I want to tell you a funny Crop story that I had. So, I do that monthly Crop. Mm-hmm. And the Crop space, we only have like half of the area because the other half is supposed to still be open to the residents of this, like, it's not a 55 plus community, but there's a lot of 55 plus people there. And so the space that we rent has puzzles that they can come in and do. Saturday night, a lot of the people come in and like play cards together with other members of the community. So we have to leave half of the Crop space for them to be able to come in. And we are given certain chairs that are not necessarily very comfortable chairs. Oh. And so the very comfy chairs are over in the other space.
Did you swap them?
I did not, but there was another lady that did. And one of the she's not an HOA person, but think of HOA president type person came in and
found the one chair that didn't belong.
Well, she didn't come in, or she didn't say anything. Oh. But the girl that sold the chair, the way she was sitting, she was like,
hide it.
Don't, no one look at me. No one. But she was so obvious because she was so very still. So then the minute that the woman left, she was like, we all said to her, okay, she's gone. She's like,
oh my God.
And relax now. So it's those types of just crazy silliness that happens at Crops that are just so much fun. Yeah. All right. So let's see what our next topic is. So our Crop history. So let's talk a little bit about that. When did you first go to a Crop? What was your first Crop that you went to?
I think I've only been to Rochelle's. She used to do it at a different location, which is now a hockey rink. And then everybody in Vegas pretty much does this hotel in that big room that we're in.
Okay.
Because I don't like to leave my house. I don't like to pack my stuff. I'm easily distractible. I cannot focus. So I come for Rochelle.
Yeah.
You met her.
Yes. She's a lot of energy. Definitely. In a good way. In a very good way.
Yes. As soon as she walked in, I said, okay, in 2 minutes, I need you to diagnose her. Is it ADD, ADHD, or just crazy hamster syndrome?
She definitely is all over the place. Very similar to you.
She comes back.
Yes. She brings those stories back.
Sorry.
So my Crop history. I can't remember my very first Crop because I've been to a lot.
Did you start with the creative memories?
No, I never did the creative memory. Oh, I did do those Crops when I was in college. But I would say the first Crops that I actually remember going to is there was, I guess there still is. Do you know what Meetup is? Meetup.com? Yeah.
That was how I met Mom Friends.
Oh, there you go. So they had a scrapbooking group. And so I met several ladies through that. And it was actually a brand new group. A woman posted on there, I want to meet other scrapbooking ladies. Mm-hmm. And so we would crop at each other's houses.
Oh, okay.
Not everybody, because I had a really small house, so we couldn't do that at that time. But the people who had a space for multiple people. So we would I'll jam pack into, you know, people's living rooms and dining rooms and things like that.
I never did that. Nope.
Yeah. And then we drove down to Fort Lauderdale for like one of the expos. And that was a whole drama issue. I was like, there's too many women and too much estrogen going on in here. We're not doing that anymore. Yeah. So I was like, I could do crops for like a couple hours.
I think the reason I'm okay coming to this one is like almost every single person that's here vibes with Rochelle really well. So everybody is just kind of very,
and there's just a lot of opinions. So it does become very overstimulating.
I think we're still early in the day here.
Yes.
I know it's almost fun.
But I like having the ability to come into our room, decompress, take a nap, do whatever we need to do to, so that's what I enjoy.
You can edit up here if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I enjoy most about going away to crops is having that space. So even if I am local,
sometimes empty.
Yes, exactly. All right, so let's see. Well, let's talk about what we pack for crops. So you said that you got little tiny amounts of.
I sized 2 trimmers, a pair of scissors, a pokey tool, a pencil, an X-Acto knife, ATG, glue, and some circle cutters. That's it. And then like the stuff that I had prepped.
And how many collections or
I prepped my 2 Simple Stories March assignments, a Bella Boulevard late February assignment. I did pack creative collections. We're not gonna get through 3 layouts that involve stitching, and then another month in review to catch up on.
Okay, so I don't crop at crops, like I don't scrapbook.
Or tonight.
Yes, except for that one. So I just bring my computer, my iPad, and my phone, and that's all I bring to my crops. And I just plan the entire time. And I'm going to be using all of it.
It does make you look like you're just scrolling on your phone.
Yeah. There was a couple times that you looked over and you were like, what are you doing?
I know. I was like, I hope she's okay.
At that point, when I didn't look like I was okay, I was very upset with past Lisa for not dating my layouts and dating this.
Yeah, when you said you were watching your own video to see if you did, I was like, that sounds like a rabbit hole.
Yes. So it just a whole mess that I put myself into. So, all right. So what do we love about crops? Which you kind of talked about. Like, so is it more the creative side or the social side for you? Which one?
Social. Yeah. I feel like that's when I go like, actually people.
Yeah. And actually like,
because I prefer to be in my house. I prefer to like come in, put paper, photos down, leave, come stitch, leave, do my journaling. Yeah. Like I prefer to like come and go.
So do you think that it changed at all once you created your channel and started working on your channel? Like, do you feel like you cropped?
I did a lot of looks when I put my tripod up. And because like I used to just do kits because I didn't have to think about anything. I could just follow the directions. I could like get them pretty quick. Now that I'm like my style has changed, even at home I'm slow. So no, like if I get a full layout done, I will be shook.
So you think that you were more productive before your channel?
In the sense of like quantity versus quality.
Yeah. Have you ever gone back and looked at any of those and thought they could use some stitching or other embellishments, or they are done and good and not set?
Not my problem anymore. Although the one that the lemonade one that I was working on, the redo.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I feel like absolutely here for the social aspect of it. I work from home. I don't get out.
I probably wouldn't have come this year if you weren't coming.
Really? Why?
Because I didn't want to take a seat away from somebody. I was on the wait list. I didn't want to like, you know what I mean? I would have been an odd number somewhere.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. Like how that happened and how that came about. Because that was absolutely hear me out.
Well, she asked me, she's like, are you going to go? And I was like, well, I'm already on the wait list. And I was like, you think I could bring a friend if I could talk her into it? And then I was like, I feel bad asking people to get on an airplane and come somewhere. Because you saw how hard it was for me to get out of my house Fridays to get like places.
Yes.
So to like physically leave, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. And it was one of those that when you mentioned it, like, do you think that you could come? My wheels immediately was like, how can I get out of work? How can I figure this out? Like, and then after it was that of like, okay, I can do this.
And then tag on Disneyland.
Yeah. And then it was like, well, I mean, I can do that as well the rest of the week. So then it just,
And I don't know if you had mentioned it or if I had mentioned it, that I was like, I wonder if we purposely plan on making content, if that kind of helps offset the cost.
Yes. So because I have the podcast and my YouTube channel and things like that, my CPA last year told me it's probably a good idea to go ahead and LLC Life and Layouts.
And so itemize everything. And...
yeah. And so then I had that in the back of my mind thinking, how much
I feel guilty being like, do you want to buy a flight for a hotel and your crop fee and food?
Like, yeah. But all of it, because I have a podcast and we're going to post the podcast and now I have a layout that I'm going to create.
I think you're probably the one that traveled the furthest, but I would say probably 60% of that room is from California.
Yeah. So and another fun fact, because I do not know this and I apparently am really bad at geography. When we originally planned this, I rented a car and I was like, oh, I'm just going to drive to Anaheim, because for me, Disney is 30 minutes away. Like, and so I just assumed that it was like, maybe an hour.
One night, and I was like, remind me again why you want to spend however much on a rental car and drive 6 hours from Vegas to Anaheim. And I was like, you have to have the car. I said, why are you not taking one of the little 45-minute flights from Vegas to LA? And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, every hour there's planes coming back and forth.
Yeah. So that was immediate. Let me do
cheaper.
Yes. Let me do the research on that. And it was cheaper to
be leaving about the same time.
Yeah. And I'd probably get there quicker. It was cheaper for the rental car.
I made you switch your hotel too.
Yes.
You were like 5 miles on the highway away from Disney. And I was like, there's 400 hotels within walking distance.
Because I had a rental car. So it was like, no. So the rental car plus parking at Disney, parking at the hotel, and then, and then gas, because obviously I'd have to pay for that. I figured how much all of that would cost. And then I figured out how much it's going to cost to Uber everywhere that I need to go. I moved hotels, so I'm walking to and from Disney. So it dropped the price more than half of what I was going to pay with the car rental and stuff. So
that's why I was like, why are you driving again? So I hate that drive. Like,
again, because I don't know, it was in my head that it was like an hour to get from here to Anaheim. Yeah. So, yeah. And I'm not good at like driving other places. Here is not so bad. Like here reminds me back home, but like in Miami, the roads are really small and people drive really crazy. And
that's the second half of the drive.
Yeah. So I don't need to drive in California. No. But so all of that, I know we went off on a tangent, but there's several ladies here that come from California. So they drive the 6 hours or whatever.
Yeah, but they can swap out drivers and like.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them. There's a large group, like 6 or more people.
No, like there's a couple different groups from California that come in.
Oh, okay. But like 6 group, like I was saying, like in their little group of people.
Oh, the one table had 8. Oh, and then this table had 8. I don't know if they're together. I don't know.
Okay. Other things about the crops that I want to see. Like I always feel like I'm not productive, and I'm also like not the person who's going to like get all dressed up, which we are. We like today's theme is Galentine, so we're both in like Galentine stuff, and we got a little headbands. But like this is as far as I go. Like I know some girls will come and like full on crazy.
We have leggings on later at some point.
Yeah, I am still like I put on pajama pants.
I don't know. Oh, we didn't tell anybody what was happening this whole time since October. But I think when we had video chatted, you had said something along the lines of, you were looking at it more of like literally just hanging out.
Yeah.
We have to do this.
Yes.
Right. Validate the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's more of just hanging out. And so I feel like sometimes when I go to these crops and I see other people who are decked out in like all kinds of themes, especially if there is a theme. I remember going to one that was like a St. Patrick's Day theme. And so I was like, oh, I'm aware.
Is it a leprechaun?
There was. I wore a green shirt that had like a leprechaun, and I had like just like this, but like
that's not at all.
Yeah. And she had on like green sparkly, like a wig, like a green and a hat, and like full on looked like a leprchaun. And
I've been enjoying watching you watch the ladies that are setting up that flower booth over their table.
Yes, because they
very lights everything,
and it looks gorgeous. But I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get why people do it. And they like
contest.
Yeah. They have so much fun.
They love it.
I know that like at the expos and stuff, they do have contests, right?
Yeah.
For that type of stuff.
That's why I was like, I don't know. Nobody told me.
Yeah. So I always feel like, oh, like my little shirt and
that's me. Yeah.
Headband.
I have like a Halloween shirt and a headband I wear at Halloween. That's about it.
Yeah. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Because I'm really here to socialize more.
Are you covering what you forgot?
Oh, let's talk about what we forgot.
I'm wearing Lisa's deodorant right now
Because I love her so much.
I forgot it. It's probably right on my bathroom counter.
Probably.
I gave you my curling iron.
Yes. Well, so I didn't forget those things. Those were more things like, what can I not pack that I know that you're going to pack?
Because I bought a blow dryer and I brought
So I knew that you would probably bring a curling iron. I did purchase dry shampoo, but I think it was an aerosol, and I think something happened on the plane because I purchased it literally like the day before I came, and it was
brand new.
It was completely empty. So something happened on the plane, which maybe that's why you can't bring aerosols on the plane. But anyways, so I had to borrow your dry shampoo and your curling iron because I also do heatless curls, and I was so exhausted last night. Like I woke up in the middle of the night and was like, oh, I forgot to put the heatless curls in.
I'm over there just staring at you. Like, how the hell is she sleeping?
Well, once we turned the fan on, like we figured out how to turn.
I think because you were closer. Because I, at like 2:45, downloaded a white noise app, and I was like, I hope it doesn't wake her up, but I had it as loud as I could get it, and it was like in my face.
Yeah, I didn't hear it at all. So we turned the air conditioner on to where the fan constantly ran instead of like going off and on. And once that happened, I could no longer hear the guys in the room next to us. Yeah. So, yeah. So did you forget anything crop wise?
We shall see.
Yeah.
I've only put a couple papers down, poked some holes, and I was starting. I feel like I planned okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, I was looking at that sketch and it wanted a 7-inch circle, and I was like, well, this only cuts a 6.5. It'll be fine. Creative Memories lies like a mother effer. It is not 6.5. It is 6. So now I'm like,
which blade did you use?
The one they're color coded.
Yeah.
So the one that was blue that said 6.5, I used blue, and then when I measured it on my ruler, it's 6 3/8.
Oh,
which does start to matter when you start. You know what I mean,
when you're making other circles. Yeah.
And that is hard.
Circles are hard.
Yeah,
they are on any layout. All right, so I think that's it for this. Okay. All right, so our plan next is we're going to bring in Rochelle. And so if you guys don't know who she is the owner of the Scrap Room. Do you want to give like some details of what the Scrap Room is, the Kit Club and stuff like that?
Yeah, so monthly subscribe style kits, but not like Hip Kit and all the other ones where you get like product and you choose what you're going to do with it. And it's like this curated kit. She really focuses on the ability to have a sampling of new releases. So the double shot will have 2 separate releases. So you'll have like Simple Stories, something, Bella Boulevard, something. And I think the double shot is like 6 pattern papers and some cardstock. And then what she does is she divides up the embellishments. So if we both subscribe to the same kit, you're going to get different embellishments than I probably will, because she splits up the packs, which makes it how you can try it is more affordable. The flavors of the month is the one that's super popular. That's the one that you did the guest spot with. Yep. We both used to be on that team a long time ago, where she takes 4 new releases. You get 3 pattern papers, 2 cardstocks for each one, and then a sampling of embellishments. Usually one of them, you get the full 12x12 cardstock.
Yeah.
And then she has add-ons for embellishments that coordinate add-on pattern paper, add-on cardstocks. And then what she does for the crop is she splits all of those up into the individual components, and you can buy the single shots.
Mm-hmm. So it's a really awesome kit club. I think it's one of those kit clubs where if you are the type of person who wants all the new stuff, but you don't want
the whole thing.
Right. Or you get overwhelmed with having all this stuff, because when you do narrow it down, I feel like it limits obviously your choices of what you're going to create, as well as I talked about this when I did the guest designer spot. There was a collection that I got during the guest spot that I had to create a layout for, because that's what the assignment was. I would have not purchased that collection, but then when I was looking at it and looking through the photos, I found photos that would work with that, and I only created one layout. So then I didn't have all this extra product left over. It was a campy one.
I always felt okay, like just tossing whatever was left over.
Yeah, because there's really just scraps left, right?
And the way she does it is, even if you just buy, like if you bought January's leftover kit and you're not subscribing, there's still a code on there and you can access the recipes where the designers have made a double page layout and you get the cutting instructions. So like the bulk of her subscription base are people that don't want to design it themselves. They don't want to like freeball it. They want a double page, traditional style created for them. I want to follow the directions. I want to just get it done.
Yeah.
So hers is unique because you can either do that or you can do your own thing, and then you don't have a ton of product left over.
Right. And then she also has a Facebook group, and she has challenges in those Facebook groups. She does like the Freaky Fast Friday
sketch formula. Sometimes there's a throwback sketch. And then, and Kit subscribers also get access to a cut file.
Yeah. So the Facebook group is free to join. So if you aren't sure what you want to join the Kit Club or not, you can join her Facebook group. There are a couple of amazing design team members right now. They have YouTube channels. So
two of the girls do lives.
Yeah. And so we'll link all of their stuff below in the show notes for you guys. So if you want to go check out, what the current month kit is or what past month kits, both of us have been on design teams. We have playlists. So we'll link those for you guys as well. So you can see like the past kits that have been done.
And if you enter into like February's challenge album right now, if you put a layout in there, it goes into a drawing, and it's always a kit.
Yeah.
She always mails the person a kit.
Yeah. So she's an amazing woman. So we're going to have her on, and we pulled from the Google Sheet because there were several questions in there in regards to the industry and like what we thought the industry was happening, or like what was happening with the industry. And so we thought, why not have somebody who actually has access to go to these vendor events, because she's able to go like as a person who, what are those people called? I want to say manufacturer, but that's not right.
Are you talking about like the trade shows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's people that have retail access.
Right.
So you can, because one of the months, it was an Australian company that was offering free shipping. So she took a gamble on a company that she had never used before, but it was a new company. And that's her whole thing, is she wants to have new, not always Echo Park or not always Simple Stories. Like she tries to find new stuff. And with the industry right now, it's a little difficult. So you can go and like bulk order at those events and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we thought it would be awesome to have her on the podcast. So at some point this weekend, we're going to bring her up into our room and just do a little bit with her. We've already recorded the sale, the pop-up sale that she had, and she was very nervous at that point. So
she always says she doesn't like to be on camera and stuff, and I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
So we're going to do a little bit of that, but I'm also going to film some B-roll stuff. So that will probably be like voiceovers of her talking about the kits and stuff. So we're going to bring her up, and then we're going to walk around in the crop room as well and just ask our crop goers some fun questions, like things,
the street style interview.
Yeah, things like, what did you forget?
Tell me what you forgot.
Yeah. What are you working on? There's one girl that you know very well. Trisha. Yeah. Her goal, what was her goal? How many layouts?
Oh, she said like 22, 26.
Yes. So we're going to get her like, I'm leaving tomorrow before the crop is over. So we're going to, before we leave, we'll probably film her as well to see like where she's at. And then I want you to touch base with
the TikTok trend where before they go into the store, they say, I think I'm going to spend $200, and they come out and they spend $600.
Yes. So you'll have to like touch base with her after the crop, like maybe tomorrow or on Monday.
Yeah.
And be like, how many did you actually get, so that we can like put it in there as like a number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Trisha, in fact, did not go to 22. I have hope. I have faith in her.
Yes.
I've seen her so on Instagram.
Yeah. So she's really sweet. But I'm leaving tomorrow at like, we have to like leave at like lunchtime because I'm going to get on the flight, and
the photo booth's probably Lisa. Okay, we have to go do the photo booth.
Yes. So we got lots of stuff to do, and we're going to go live sometime this weekend as well, back in my Facebook group, which I know that's past. So
maybe tonight.
Yeah. But if you are not a part of our Facebook groups, definitely go that. So you can go back, watch the lives, because that's more like in the moment type thing. And so super excited about that as well. All right. So we're going to sign off now, but that doesn't mean that we are done, because
she's just going to cut and splice, and who knows where this is going to go. This might be at the very end.
Yes. And this is going to be one of those that it's like, I'm probably going to be very stressed later because
you like things, you like pegs and holes and titles and stuff. And this might just be what happens when you get on an airplane, part 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. It might be several podcasts, depending on how much. Because I've also done a lot of like TikToks, and like I say TikToks, but they're not. Like I'm putting them on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yeah, I was not real thrilled with acting in public. I don't do that.
And I have no problem with it. So, but you guys have probably saw those as well. If not, go check out our shorts on our YouTube so that you can see some little tidbits of us getting here and stuff like that. So, all right. So we will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, we are back, and look who's here with us. This is so awesome. We're so excited to have Rochelle with us. She is the owner, right? The owner of the Scrap Room.
Yes.
And our very first question for you is, like, how did you become the owner of the Scrap Room?
Well, I've been a subscriber since 2007, I think. And then probably around 2012 or 13, she asked me to be on her design team. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I was on her design team. And then she ended up wanting to go, I believe she was going back to school or something, but she, had enough of it. And then she asked, did I want to take over? Because it was her baby and she didn't want to see it gone. It was a good product. And so I was like, yeah, I'll take over. And that's how I ended up.
And then still going?
Still going. This is 10 years. I started.
What's your biggest struggle?
My biggest struggle is, I would say, getting product quick, because the kits are it's like the latest and greatest product. So when it's released, like today, I want it for next month's kit.
See, now I thought you were going to say, you know how, like you say, there's dry spells in the industry and there's not a lot to pick from?
Yes, that is true. But the good part about that is the fact that then I'll go to other collections, maybe internationally, that I haven't.
We talked about the Australia one.
Yes, exactly. So we'll go to different ones like that. It'll fill the spot. However, because the industry is shrinking a little bit, we may run into that problem in the future. But I'm living month to month.
You're free balling.
I'm just falling.
So let's talk a little bit about that, about the industry going away. So what we've noticed is that scrapbooking seems to be less. Like, there's companies going out of business. There's just things that are not available anymore. Like Joann's went out of business, which that's crazy, right? We just have our big box stores right now, Hobby Lobby and Michael's. We have to go online. There's lots of little stores like yours and that are not like scrapbook.com, like the big ones. But where do you think this is going? Like, how do you see scrapbooking in 5 years or 10 years? Do you think that we are going to keep it alive? Do you think that it's going to die out?
I hope we keep it alive.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope, right?
I have grandbabies and I'm teaching them now to get involved. I have a little video on my page that shows my 7-year-old teaching my 4-year-old. This is how you stencil. You teach them early and try to get them into arts and crafts. I hope we're still going on.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is supporting our small businesses when it comes to the scrapbooking or the crafting.
I know you sign up for every card making event, every in-person event.
I do. When I am a business, and I still do it for my personal stuff sometimes. I love it.
Because these events are major for us. We get a lot done, but you don't get any scrapbooking done during that time, right? Like this. So when you go to events, so when you go to events, you're going as a participant to actually get your own work done.
I get my own work done when I go to the other ones. Here I do not. Tomorrow, maybe a page.
Maybe. I've seen her butt in the chair twice.
I know. You are running around like a crazy person, which makes a good host.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We were talking about how we think the majority of that room is here for you.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny. But it's crazy. I tell my friends, I got to go get this. And I come back 30, 40 minutes later and it's like.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So you bought out the business from the previous owner. How did the crop extension come?
Well, it started shortly after. This is the 8th annual one that I'm doing. So a couple years after I had it, I have a birthday with one of my friends. Hi, Lisa. Not this Lisa, not a different Lisa. But I have a friend who has a birthday in January. And so we decided to have a crop together here in Henderson. And from there, it just started going and it just started getting bigger. And we're capped here, which is a bummer. But we're capped, so we can only allow a certain amount of people.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot here because I hear it every year that I come. Everybody always asks, why only one per year?
Because it's a lot of work.
But you have a million people volunteering to help.
Okay, the real reason is it is once a year because it is a lot of work and because my main business is the Kit Club. And so I'm still dealing with the Kit Club and working the Kit Club. And so I'm not officially an online store, so I don't have a lot of product to do a lot of pop-ups. So once a year you get, all the overstock.
Which next, we've already filmed this, but next in the podcast, we are going to head over into the pop-up store, which is so much fun to be able to touch paper and have our hands on things,
I
right?
shopped for somebody in Mississippi this morning.
Yes.
Hi, Angela.
I'll be shipping it.
So, but that's so much fun to be able to have that online store. And I know that we talked a little bit about it, and we'll have the video here shortly, but having the ability to touch the paper for one, and two, for you to be able to get that information out there, because we both posted it in our group. One of my subscribers and Nicole's subscribers showed up and shopped. So because we posted it, so
It was not cool.
Yeah, it was
so
so
cool.
sweet.
yeah. So it was nice to have the community people.
Yeah.
So I know that it's here in Las Vegas, but if you're local, that's something that you can do. If you can't attend the crop, you could at least come and shop and actually get some of the single shot kits as well as some of the bigger kits, and then just some other supplies that you had, which is fun to have.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm hoping if I could find a bigger spot.
Yeah, I was telling her about the hockey rink is now. It used to be the convention center, and you had that big open.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, and that they closed that down to build that. And so most of the crops in Vegas are held here, but it is a cap.
Oh.
And I want to be able to get more people in.
I was trying to explain to her, because we live in Vegas and there's casinos and they have ballrooms and stuff. Why are we not in a casino with ballrooms?
Okay, first of all, I just want to say that this mic is so cool. I'm just looking at it. I just want to eat it. Okay. So anyway, a couple of reasons. I have looked into the casinos. Number one, they are more expensive, which means I'd have to up the price of the crop. The second thing is they're very, very, they have a lot of rules. I can't have food in, not even my own water. And they do check, and
so no snack bar, no
nothing, none of that. We have to use their food if we do anything. And and I like to do the breakfast spread.
Lunch was Rochelle's snack thing because we skipped lunch.
Because you are catering dinner, which is that's another option.
Yeah.
So you're bringing in. We do not have Cafe Rio.
Yes.
Cafe Rio. Oh,
yes.
you do not?
We do not have Cafe Rio over. So I'm excited.
Listen, we're 0 for 1 at this point. She wanted to go to In-N-Out. She was not impressed. So I'm hoping Cafe Rio.
You know what? Don't feel bad. I don't like
it either.
You don't like it? I don't like In-N-Out either, but my kids love it.
I would rather go to Taco Bell.
And every time the line is like 45 minutes long.
Yeah. We got that. She liked the hat.
I did. I
got her a paper hat.
Yes, that was more of like I needed the hat. I needed to take pictures outside. Right. So I have the pictures.
Right.
Yeah, and I can talk about the fact that
you ate it. You just didn't like it.
Yeah. So it's fine.
So I have to tell people I'm technically an employee.
Yes, I guess. I'm like, yes.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah, girls. This is the social media girls for breakfast, buddy. Yes, and we go meet up for breakfast and talk industry talk.
Yeah, that's why when we kept getting questions on the Google form, and it was like pretty specific stuff, and I was like, sure, I'm on design teams, but I don't know that. Like you explained to me the cardstock issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to get cardstock.
Yeah.
I just haven't noticed.
So when you go to events that you're able to like purchase things, right? So these are like companies who are going and they're telling you, here's all the newest stuff that's coming out, right? Are you seeing less and less vendors at those events that you can purchase from? Or is it about the same?
Less in regards to companies here in the States. So when I go to these retail events, there are companies that are from like Australia and other places, which I have to go to these events to purchase because shipping is just all the whole shipping issues. So so occasionally you will get, and probably even more now since there are companies have closed. And so let's just talk about this really quickly. The Kit Club, the Flavors of the Month, has 4 individual page kits. That means 4 different collections. The Double Shot has 2. So that's 6. 6 different collections a month. 6 times 12 is 72.
I'm not the math.
I'm not either.
You said social media, not math.
72. 72.
That's when we were talking about the dry spells.
Right.
Because you said spring is the worst.
Right. Spring, when you get into, it used to be back in the day when we had Creativation and
now it's Craftopia or something, right?
It is. Craftopia is with the Collins Group. Oh. It's actually part of NAFTA, which is a big, broad crafting and arts
like
thing.
Retail.
So the scrapbooking part is smaller there. It used to be really big at one point when it was Creativation and Shaw and all that. And so it used to be in January and it would be in July. So that's kind of hits their releases kind of. And so it's kind of a little off now, but the Collins Group retailer stuff that we do now is great because I attend that. And then I'm able to see, what is that called? Uniquely creative.
Yes.
That and other,
There was a
paper roses.
What's the one I was shopping?
Paper roses. Yeah.
No. There was a new one that I saw in the bin. You've used them 2 or 3 times.
Pretty Little Studios.
No, something
That's
not
here.
Deviant.
What was it?
Angela picked some of it. She'll put it up.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
put it
we'll
up.
see.
You've tried some different
do.
companies here and there.
Outside of the United States, I do. I have to fill these 6 kits, so I need 72-page kits a year. So right now, who do we have? We have Simple Stories, we have Echo Park, Carter
Bella Boulevard.
Bella Boulevard, Judabug, and 49th and Market.
Yeah.
Yeah, because anything American Crafts buys, they disappear.
American Crafts, yeah.
I saw Pebbles in the store.
Sometimes
Is that
when-
newer or older?
That's
Pebbles?
older.
Oh.
Yeah. Like back in the day with American Crafts, we had Chanel,
All the
and we had
designers.
Paige
Mhm.
Evans, and we
Yep.
had Vicky, and we had
And they've all moved
Meg
too.
Holmes, and we still got, well, the last release from American Crafts that I think I got was new was Bea Valent. I'm
That
sorry.
one. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry if I said your name wrong. Sorry. I love her stuff, and yeah, like I would get those.
Because now Paige is with Pink Fresh.
Yes,
Right?
and I do put that in the kits. Yay! Love you, Paige. And yeah. So,
Okay,
yeah.
question for you. Because I feel like you're in the middle where you're seeing the customers and the usage and then you're ordering stuff. Do you have the ear of the people that are working at these companies and saying, we're tired of this, we want this?
sometimes I do tell them things sometimes,
Like this
but
doesn't sell well or
well, I don't tell them that. I don't tell them
I'm sure
that.
they know.
I don't tell them that. But I will tell them certain things. You know, I have told, oh God, can I say this?
But-
Okay. I have told Echo Park.
I was gonna say you talked to Madison at Echo Park.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
told
I wanna
Echo
hear this.
Park
Yes.
that if we can get more iconic,
Yes.
iconic
Less
is that a
phrase-
word?
Less
Anyway,
phrases and
yeah.
frames, more basics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I make up words. Iconic is that a word?
Yeah.
We saw a change. Simple Stories made the change. They got rid of the sticker books and added a second sticker sheet with the
Mhm.
basics.
Yeah.
So maybe Echo Park will see that. And
Yeah. They can. I know that they use
Simple
the.
Stories changed. They're not doing 12 by 12 stickers anymore.
Yes.
they now have true 12-inch borders.
Which
They
is nice.
have, yeah. That
If
is
you
the
watched
two.
my videos, you would know this. Fun fact, Rochelle does not watch my videos. She watched a 14-second one we sent her, and we were very proud.
Yes.
Okay, let's this way. How do you say where you say
Cut. No.
not cuts, but listen. I watch videos when I have time, but I'm extremely busy.
She's not. She
So-
sends me 4-minute long voice memos.
I do that.
Voice memos are one of those things that it just makes your life so much easier when you're able to.
I
Don't give me
showed her.
because I'm on stop.
I made the mistake of showing her how to do that.
Yeah, Nicole told, oh, you just have to. So now, see, it's my long messages.
All right. So before we wrap up, because we don't want to keep you too long, because we know that you have a whole room downstairs that you have to.
Yes, and I need to
take.
make sure that her husband gets my chips and queso.
Yes. Again, I want to have dinner too. Yeah.
Get that case.
I love you.
Is there anything out there that you want our followers to know about your scrap room,
Yes.
the Kit Club? We talked a little bit about it. I think we told you that before we got on camera. We told them what the Kit Club was. We talked all about that. We're going to do some B-roll down in your.
Do you think the single shots will end up in the store?
The single shots are in the store.
Okay, because we were talking about how that's a really good trial.
It is in the store. The ones that are, they're not all in the store right now.
We talked about the single shots. That's the most popular thing in the store downstairs. Are those going to show up in the website for people to say, I don't want the flavors, that's too many, or I don't like 2
Yes.
out of the 4. Can I buy single shots?
You can buy single shots. They are in the TSR store part of the website. When you go to the website, go to the tab that says TSR store. These page kits are not current kits, just so you know. They're not the current kits that are out. They will be older kits that will.
So you don't break them apart until it's been like a year.
Yeah, I break them apart. Yeah, so
For here.
Yes.
And then
For-
the overstock goes to the
yes.
store.
And they may not, as we spoke earlier, I don't know if it's going to be in there or not, but
Yep.
we spoke earlier, they may not be identical to what you see if you go to the previous kits and you're like, oh, this is the flavors of month, I want that. They may not be the same, but it will have the same papers and just maybe more, whatever.
Yeah. And then on that note as well, you do have a store. You have the subscription club that you can sign up for to do the monthly subscription, but then you also have the store. So tell us what's in your store.
Okay, so I do have a store on the website, and it does have product in there from the kits and then also extra special ordered items or even more product
More coordinating stuff.
More coordinating stuff.
Outside of the add-ons.
Right. For instance, if you're getting the page kit and you're getting just a part of the thicker, or what are they called, the foam stickers, then the full pack might be in the store. But it's never, it's just
you can
whatever.
grab some extras to kind of go with if you want to bulk it out.
Yes, that's perfect. Because if you are picking up those single shops, even if they are a year old, you might be able to find those collections, especially things like Echo Park, because I know that their colors are similar, same with Doodlebug, right? So if I'm picking up a single shot, I can also look there and see, oh, here's another collection that's not the same, but it has obviously the same colors, because that's what Doodlebug does. So let me throw that in my cart as well. That's what I do. Whenever I shop anywhere, I'm like, what else do I need? Let me look through the stuff and see what else I can find.
And the other thing too, I should say that we do carry in the store are 49th and Market album kits.
I was gonna say, I've seen card kits, album kits. There's always a Christmas mini album in there.
We always do a Christmas
one. Pre-order on that one, I think.
Right. So we had these in the store, but they all sold this weekend. All of them sold. Yeah. But they
I saw you.
Sorry, guys.
They all sold. But we do, when they are available, we do carry them, and we do carry them in the store. Yes.
All right.
With
So
instructions.
Well, we want to thank you so much for coming up here into our room and doing this podcast with us.
And
we really appreciate it.
She listened to one episode. I was very proud of her.
Yes, so very proud of you listening to one episode, because our episodes are long. That's an hour. That's like a really long time. I didn't answer on that one.
Thank you,
Yes.
Lisa, for coming.
Absolutely. I'm so glad I played that with you.
Yes.
I know. All right. And then we're actually I'm going to put some pictures in here, because we did some.
I made them do Penny's portraits, like from the 90s, the awkward family photos.
So we'll put those in here, because
we got done. We got done, and I didn't realize the room had filled up. People were watching.
Yes.
But they were so much
Nicole
fun.
was like, put your head like this.
We also learned Rochelle cannot jump.
Yes. Nicole kept telling me, jump on my back, jump.
She cannot.
I can't get off the ground.
No.
Yes.
No.
And so that's the fun things you're going to get from the crops is a photo booth.
That's why I
so much
come.
fun. Yeah. So much fun.
I have half a layout done.
All right. So we're going to sign off for now, but we'll be back, because we have lots more to talk about in the crop.
And thank you, Nicole. She's the social media person.
Yes.
And I love you.
I didn't want to design anymore, but I was like, don't let me come.
She's going to come back designing now.
No,
She's not.
I have too many jobs.
She's too busy. She's awesome now.
All right. Bye, everyone. All right, so we're here at the amazing ScrapRoom Crop that Rochelle puts on once a year, and we want to talk about supporting small businesses and how amazing it is that we have to keep this community going, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So if we want our scrapbooking,
I'm so not used to that. I just have to tell you guys, I'm so not used to being in front of the camera. So,
but we are making her do it because we need to support these small businesses,
Yes,
keep
please.
our hobby around. So most of the time when you come to Crops, they have like pop-up shops like we have today. This is where you can get your hands on actual scrapbook supplies, which we know is hard to do right now. Most of the time we are shopping online. So coming to a Crop is going to give you the ability to put your hands on products, which is amazing. So, Rochelle, do you have anything that you want to share about your scrap room, about the pop-up shop, about your crop?
Yes, I am the owner of the ScrapRoom Kit Club, and we are basically a monthly kit subscription club that focuses on double page layouts, and our kit really is a sampling of the market. We have the latest and greatest products that come out, and we put them in the kit so that you can get a sampling of what's on the market and then go to your local scrapbook stores at home where you're at and purchase from them. We like to support all the businesses, and we really want to keep this industry going. And in order to do that, we have to support small businesses and get the stuff that we love. So this is a great way for you to test out what you get. And if you like it, go and buy more.
Nicole and I have both been on your design team in the past. I recently was a, what do we call it? A guest designer, right?
Yes,
I was recently a guest designer.
But you were on the, you were a designer.
Yes, I was a designer in the past. So we, both of us have information on our channels about the kit. So you can go and see a sampling of past kits and get an idea of what you're going to get in each one of the kits from both of our channels. And then for us today, I flew all the way from Florida just to come to this crop to meet Rochelle, because I was super excited about that, and to shop
your pop-up shop, because that's what's really amazing about this, is that being able to come, you said that you divide yourself into like single shots, right?
Yes.
So tell me about
the single shot kits are the individual page kits that are in the monthly kits from the past that we dismantle the kit and we sell them separately so that you can get a little taste. They're not always the same that you would find in the kit because you may have more papers or less papers or different embellishments.
When I shop,
Yeah.
I look, pick,
Yes.
figure out which one is
Yes.
best. Papers are the
Right.
same. This
And this won't, and this may not be the same that you had.
Mhm.
This comes from maybe like a kit from 2024 or something, and it may not be the same, but yes.
What's
and then-
your hottest?
This is the hottest selling item every year is the single page kits because they're able to pick and choose which ones they want. Versus I do have past kits here to sell, but you get what you get in that kit. So here's the top seller because they're here to be able to pick whichever page kits they want. They might want some summer. They might want some bikini. No, this right here are the past kits. These are the past kits that are,
The full kit.
yes, the
full
full
summer or the
monthly
full
kit. The
And
full,
that's-
yep, the full monthly kit that is on clearance for sale here. That's a tricky question, Nicole. Yes, they will be back on the website. When I do not know because it does take time to do that. With the kits, we do have a lot of overstock at times because my kit is a non-commitment kit club. And so you're able to skip any kit that you would like. And so we have overstock. And then what we do is we have an event here in Las Vegas where we hold a weekend crop that we have scrappers in the community that come through for the weekend and we scrap. And we also have a pop-up. This is where we have our pop-up shop where we have all the stuff here for people to get.
All right. And then is this only for crop goers?
This is open to the community. We do advertise it open to the community so the community can come in and also purchase product.
So if you are local to
This week-
Vegas.
Yes, if they're local to Vegas. This weekend only. And it's only once a year from right now.
Right. So this is going to go up after this event this weekend. So next year, I will make sure to post the date so that if somebody wants to come back and shop, they can.
Yes.
If they are not able to attend the crop, they can still, if they're local, come in and check out all of these great deals.
Yes.
All right. We're about ready to open, guys.
Oh, yes.
We're going to let Rochelle go and open the doors.
Did you forget to pack anything?
Yes, Vaseline.
Deodorant. I got here.
Oh, you stink then.
No, I'm wearing hers.
Oh, and you got Vaseline.
Did you touch paper?
Yes.
Was it yours?
No.
Okay. Have you eaten today?
Yes.
Where'd you get that beverage?
From you. It's good too.
Simple Stories or 49th and Market?
Simple Stories all the way.
Do you journal?
No.
Are you still doing a layout a day? For how many years?
I did it for about 3-4 years straight and I haven't yet anymore. I don't do it anymore. I know I want to, but
Okay. Projects or people?
people,
Are you more productive here in this environment or at home?
home.
Yeah. Do you plan everything or free ball?
I am a planner to the T.
Yeah. Did you bring anything to work on?
Yes, my monthly kits. Holla!
Have you opened it yet?
No.
All right. So guess who we have here? Another Lisa. Yes. So we thought it would be perfect to ask you some street questions. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
How far did you travel to get here?
About 5 minutes.
Oh, that's like super quick. I came from Florida. So,
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was all right.
all right. How many layouts did you hope to accomplish today or this weekend?
5 because I'm slow.
And how many have you accomplished so far?
2.
That's like almost
That's all I'm saying. I have to be reasonable.
Okay. Are you a pre-planner, got to plan everything, or just
I'm a last minute planner. So last night I was packing my bags.
what did you pack?
Stuff to make a mini album.
Okay. Did you forget anything?
I don't know yet, but not so far.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Right. Do you come to the crops for productivity or for the people?
For people, for fun.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
what is your favorite part of the crop?
Oh, I don't know. I think just the fellowship of hanging out with the friends.
I love him, Rochelle.
Rochelle. Hers is my favorite. Yeah.
How many crops do you attend a year?
probably like 6 at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they like weekend crops or?
Some of
Your
them,
favorite.
yours is for real.
said
That's true. Some of them are weekend and some of them are 1 day, and some of them are 3 day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Besides Rochelle's, what is the favorite aspects of the crops?
Just hanging out with friends, getting some stuff done on a table that's not crowded like my house.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
With us now.
Lisa Carter, Little Paper Crafter on YouTube and Instagram and on Facebook.
Yes. And we will have her links in the podcast notes. Okay. How far did you travel?
The Alamo Valley, California.
Okay. So a couple hours.
Yeah, it was like LA County. Yeah.
And you're regular to Rochelle's Crops.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a must-have.
What did you pack to work on?
Honestly, I didn't do scrapbooking, and I never really do when I come, because I do a lot of 3D type of projects. But with this one, I have a crop that is coming on up in April.
Okay.
So I'm putting together these little bees baskets for giveaways.
So you're prepping for your own crop.
Yeah, exactly. I got
That's probably
time well spent.
good use of time. Okay. Did you forget to bring anything?
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring my little the little sticky pin, the pin that has the sticky. It's not a pin. It's like a pencil.
Capsule?
Yes.
I forgot deodorant, so
Yeah. So far,
I'm wearing hers.
that's okay. Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Are you here for the projects or the people?
The people, all the way. The people, all the way.
Are you here with a large group?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm here with the three of us, but we have been coming for so often that side of the
California groups tend to merge. You guys are like the whole half a room.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's us on that side of the room. It always has been like that.
Yes, I was telling her that in years past, I would sit on the edge and I would be like, can they just invite me in there?
We have fun. And you know what? That's what is so important about the crafting community, at least the paper crafting community, is they're huge supporters.
Okay. Are you more productive here in a crop environment or at home?
Oh, at home, all the way. Here, I just chat and eat and buy stuff that everybody else.
We skipped lunch and we've been snacking instead of going out to lunch.
Right, yeah. Eating all the things we're not supposed to.
Okay. Are you a planner or do you wing it?
I wing it. I wing it, yeah. I try to be a planner. I've always tried to be a planner, but a lot of times it's like for instance, coming to this, I just threw everything in my.
Well, I was gonna say, when did you pack?
Yeah, I call it my on the go craft bag. It's already ready.
She's got a Facebook group, a YouTube channel, and a crop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So the Facebook group is Paper Hoarders Anonymous, PHA. You can find them on Facebook. It'll ask you who originated it or the owner, and that's Christian, which is Christian's Crafty Adventures. Hi. She's amazing. Just the whole group. And yeah, it's amazing. Most of my crafty events when I go to Washington or up north is with that group, or Simple Stories with that group.
Nice. Did you go to Rochelle when Rochelle went to Simple Stories? Were you?
Yes, we seen her there. We were at Doodlebug going on the
tour?
On the tour, and she walked up, and me and Sandy, the other girl that I came with, looked, and we're like, "Is that Rochelle?" We didn't even, and then we ran out there and said hi. Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then in regards to my YouTube channel, it's Little Paper Crafter, LIL, and then Paper Crafter.
No space.
No space isn't anything. I try to do as much as I can on that channel because I work full time and all that other kind of stuff. But I do little projects that I've done. Sometimes I go live, and that's really fun. And then on my Instagram, I do the live thing too sometimes. And I post a lot on my Instagram. Yeah.
Same handle?
Yes.
Okay.
They're all the same. I was able to catch the same name for all three.
Nice. What kind of stuff's on your channel? Cards, scraps?
Well, there is cards because I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I do it as a hobby. It's not really as a second job. So there's cards, and then like I said, I do a lot of 3D. I do a little bit of mini scrapbook albums, and then there's other companies that I support hugely, monthly. I can kind of say. And one of those companies is Scrap Diva, designs.com. I love her. She's a sweetheart. And then also Case Crafts. And both of that, well, no, Scrap Diva's on her own channel, but Case Craft is on
You're just everywhere.
Amazon. Yeah.
Everywhere.
I like it.
You don't say no, do you?
No,
When she came walking up to us, I was like, hell yeah.
it's my therapy.
Yeah.
And it's free, kind of. Not free, really, because I buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy, and that's what's important. Yeah.
We appreciate you willing to do this on camera.
All right, so we are here with Samara Googler, the Painty Unicorn design team.
Woohoo! Okay, so tell us a little bit about your experience with Rochelle's Crop, being on the design team, her kit clubs, all that stuff.
All right, so I first started off as a Kit Club member, which was just a lot of fun. I love the experience of just getting a taste of a full collection. At one point, I used to be like the whole kit caboodle, and then you'd have to destash along the way. So I love the taste because it's perfect. It's perfect. No one needs that much stuff.
I need that much stuff, but that's
I know, right?
All right, so what did you bring to work on?
But I also want to go back to the crop. So this is, I think, my 4th year at the crop.
Okay.
And it is so much fun. I love, Rochelle is so generous with her time, with her gifts, with everything. I love it. I love connecting with old friends and meeting new friends too.
So how much did you shop in the pop-up shop?
So last year was like 300, but today was like 150.
Oh, it's okay. It's perfectly okay.
Yeah, a lot. That's the answer. A lot.
How many single shot kits did you come out with?
None.
So what did you purchase from the pop-up shop?
White cardstock, foam tape, and a bunch of embellishments.
Okay. All right. What did you bring to work on during the crop?
I brought only flavors of the month and double shots, pretty much. That's it.
So you're doing your assignments?
I am not, because those are still top secret. So, and since I am a video designer, I do need to record my layout. So I didn't bring my filming equipment with me.
Okay, so you're not like Nicole over there because she has her video set up in the corner.
I almost did.
Yes.
I almost was there.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel. Do you just do Rochelle's ScrapRoom stuff, or do you have other stuff on your channel?
All right. So on my YouTube channel, I do, I've been really bad, but I do a mixture of mixed media art, colored pencil art, as well as scrapbooking. So there's a variety of stuff up there.
What is your channel name? And we will link it below in the show notes for everyone.
All right. So my YouTube channel is Samara Googler. However, I have my Instagram, which is Painty Unicorn, as well as a TikTok that is solely dedicated to colored pencil art, which is also Painty Unicorn.
Yeah. Okay. How many items did you bring to work on?
So many. It's way more than I could possibly ever get to.
How much have you accomplished so far? And we are midday Saturday.
4 layouts.
That's good.
Yeah. Right. Trish and I have been like putting up our fingers at each other. So yeah.
Okay. Do you think that you are more productive at the crops or at home?
Right now, I'm more productive at the crop. At home, I'm dealing with some home issues with my house. And so I haven't really, my scrap room is a giant mess because of water damage. So yeah.
That's really hard when you have like other stuff going on. Last fall, I had some home issues at home as well. So I can absolutely understand that. It's so hard to get in your crop room when you have like home stuff going on. So sometimes you have to get away to go to the crops and get stuff done.
Yeah. So pretty much at home, all I've been doing is my design team assignments.
Okay. Did you forget to bring anything?
Yeah, I forgot to bring my little tool picker upper. I forgot to bring my powder tool.
Mm-hmm. So do you plan everything or do you just go with the flow?
I'm 100% free baller, even with my design team assignments for the most part. Like occasionally I'll do a sketch or a formula challenge, but I free ball all the time.
Are you a single page or a double page girl?
Single page girly, single photo girly.
Oh, so you are one photo. Okay, so then how many albums do you have if you are doing one photo, one layout?
So I have a lot of albums, but I actually don't believe in scrapping all of my photos. I try to pick out my best photo from the event. And when I say single, sometimes it's more than one. I will condense my photos down, more like 3x4. I might put 2 on a page, but yeah, I have a lot.
All right. So do you come to the crops for the social aspect of it or to be productive and get stuff done?
I come for the snacks, for the socializing, and then the cropping is, I guess, the third issue.
How many times have you been to the snack bar that Rochelle has?
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
I'm going to say that Nicole's been over there 3 times. However, this morning I came back with like 5 different things and she was like, that's a lot. And I was like, however, I've not been back to the to the crop area where there's snacks. So I can say I've only been once. I'm not going to say how many items I had, but I only been once. What is your favorite part of Rochelle's crops?
Rochelle. See, Rochelle. It's the karaoke, like the 1 a.m. karaoke, Rochelle. That is the hilarious Rochelle.
So this is my first time at one of her crops. Are you telling me that it's going to get crazier as the night gets on?
It's about to get lit.
Is there anything else that you want the podcast world to know?
No, like this is just such a fabulous community, and there's room for everybody here, and yeah, we just have such a great time.
All right, it sounds great, and thank you so much for joining us today. Give you another time.
Day 2. We got Linda here.
Okay.
Have you been productive?
I have been productive, yes.
Okay. How many layouts?
About 8.
Okay. What's the plan for today?
Just have more fun. It's been a lot of fun. You guys have been here for a day now. You've seen how much fun we have.
Yes.
And fun comes in all ways, right? Not
Yes.
just getting
All
our
shapes
layouts
and,
done, our layouts done, but just joking with each other and laughing. I was telling my girlfriends that one of them was saying, look at so-and-so, she hasn't gotten anything done. I said, you know what, whatever makes her heart happy.
She's in her house right now.
Whatever makes her heart happy.
Sometimes you need to recharge.
If she gets 12 pages done or 0 pages done, it's good.
We need
just
to
not here to
recharge.
have.
We need to go talk to people.
Yep. So that's what my plan is today, is just to have a good time. If I finish the rest of my pages that I brought to work on, great. If I didn't, there's another crop around the corner. In a couple weeks, I'll get it done there.
Here too?
No, not here. I'm in Southern California.
Oh, see, she's one of the Cali girls. Did you forget to bring anything?
No, I didn't. Coming to these crops after all these years, I finally figured out my sweet spot where I put my kits together of what I'm going to work on, and
basic tools and
my basic tools, and that works for me now. Before I used to bring everything.
Yeah.
Now I just brought 1 bag and 2 little, carry-ons, but I'm good.
Okay, what's your favorite part of this crop?
With this crop, I always look forward to. Rochelle does such an amazing job.
I don't think we've had a non-Rochelle answer.
She just does such an amazing job, and you could tell they work hard. They put a lot into it, but they're never.
She started in October.
They're probably weary, but you can't tell it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They always try and make sure we all have a great time. I'm sure, I'm sure we get on their nerves sometimes, but they make sure we have a good time. So I will always come to Roche. If it's the only crop I do in a year, it'll be Rochelle's crop.
I only cut to Rochelle's crop.
Oh, see? So you know.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Do you have any favorite product or line that's come out recently, or is like coming out? Because we've seen pre-orders and stuff coming out from different.
I'm not that person. I'm very frugal. I have so many tools and so many supplies that I haven't used yet. So I have a lot of willpower, and I will not buy something else if I know I have.
So are you more focused on like stash diving, challenge focused? I use what you have kind of a thing.
Use what I have. If I need things, like for instance, I went into that fabulous shop that she has there, and mostly I just bought like letters and titles, because those are, you can never have enough letters and titles, but I didn't buy not 1 stitch of paper.
I didn't either. Okay. Yeah. So where's your favorite go-to place if you're going to shop, sales, discounts?
Honestly, guys, I'm not shopping.
Ooh, that is some strong willpower.
I'm not. You have to see my scrapbook room to understand why I say this. I have so much supply, and
curious.
And if I see something, I am part of Rochelle's scrapbook, flavors of the month. So I'll take a look. If I like something, then I'll say, okay, send it to me. If not, I'll skip it. But yeah, there's always places to get stuff. I don't normally go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any of that stuff. I'll shop from the mom and pop stores and support our small businesses that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a channel to promote? Instagram profile?
I don't have a channel to promote.
You're the first.
No, I don't. Oh, is that why people are doing this? Because they want to promote? No. Just because I got my cup of coffee, I saw you guys standing here, and I'm like, hey, why not?
Well, we appreciate it. We hope you get a lot done today.
Okay, I do. I will. I think so.
Okay.
Nice to meet you guys.
You too.
All right. So we are here again with day 2, and we are here with
Jennifer Henry.
Jennifer. Nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Nice to meet you.
So how much have you gotten done at the crop?
Quite a bit. 2 4-page layouts, 2 other.
Wait, hold on a sec. 2 4-page layouts?
Oh no, 2-page layouts. So 2.
Oh, so 2 double-page layouts.
Yes,
Okay,
double
okay.
page. Yes.
So 4 total.
Mhm.
Okay. And then
And then 2 they're like crafts of like paper mache letters kind of thing.
okay. All right.
So
So when you come to these crops, are you trying to get like a ton done? Or are you here for a socialization?
both.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about Rochelle's crop?
She just makes it really fun and lively and interactive. She kind of treats you like a princess.
She does. Absolutely. I feel like that all weekend. And I'm going to Disney tomorrow. So I feel like it's like the prep
Yes,
to
you're preparing for
yes,
it.
prep to being a princess. So how far did you travel to get to this crop?
20 minutes.
Oh, so you're a local.
Yeah.
So I came from Florida. So I've learned that there's like the Vegas side and the California girls. Like there's half and half.
Mm-hmm.
So half you guys are from locals, half you guys are a little bit further away. Any products that have come out recently that you're super excited about? Like I got to have it as soon as you saw it.
I don't, it's not like a specific type of product, but I tend to like certain types of products. So like Prima and Photo Play and Simple Stories, those tend to be my more favorite ones.
Okay. Any of the Simple Stories collections that have coming out or that are coming out or have come out recently that you're like, oh, I have to have that.
Oh, at 49 Market.
And 49.
Yes, there's the lavender one at 49 Market. There's another one. I don't remember the name of it though, but it's Simple Stories. Yeah, so Simple Stories. There's a new one coming out. It's got like fruit and stuff. I don't know. It's like a summer one. I don't remember the name of it.
Pink Lemonade.
Oh, see, you guys know the product name.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the other one I love.
Well, you know that Nicole is on the design team for Simple Stories. So that's why she knows.
You are fun. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. So she was actually working on her Pink Lemonade layouts for the design team this weekend.
Wow,
So
nice.
It turned out really cute.
Yeah.
And then we actually posted in the group, and I was like, I should probably take that down because I don't think that's public information yet. So Pink Lemonade, that is a really fun one. I feel like that is very summer, very light, lots of fruit.
And the thing I liked was the diversity. It wasn't just all fruit. It had a good mixture to it. That's what I really enjoyed about it.
Yeah, I feel like you could pull different pieces from it and do all kinds of fun summer things with it. All right, so did you forget anything for this crop?
No, but I always realize every time I come to a crop, it's like there's no way you're going to be able to bring everything you need. You just do the best you can, and then you go home and finish it up.
That's true. Yeah.
So.
Yes. And so when you come, is there anything that you are like have to have? Like you're like, absolutely, this is the first thing I pack. I'm not forgetting this. I'm going to actually bring this tool.
Your adhesive.
Yes.
You got to have that.
That is
your
kind of a
scissors,
sticker.
your
Yes.
cutter.
Yes.
Those are the basics. You got to have those.
Yes.
So after that, embellishment, I mean, general rhinestones, pearls, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So have you ever gone to a crop in the past and forgotten any of those things? Your trimmer, your adhesive?
Yes, but I'm really lucky because most of my friends will have something I can borrow.
Yes, that's always nice. And I feel like the crop room is just that. It's just everyone is willing to help out.
Absolutely.
I haven't heard in this crop, but in my other crops that I've gone to, it's somebody says, cropper in need. And then they say what they need. Yeah.
It seems to be the case anywhere I go, though. Everybody's willing to share.
Yeah.
So
because we always have so much supplies, right?
Yes, we have multitude.
Yeah.
We can have our own stores.
Yeah, we probably could, absolutely. So, are you the person who's going to plan everything out, or are you just like, here's a collection, let's go and figure out where we're going to go? Yeah?
Yeah, that's the creative part of me.
Yes.
I know, you can't put me into a little box and tell me this is what I'm doing.
So it's very funny that you say that because the whole podcast is about spreadsheets, me meets dumpster fire. You can see her jacket over there. So very planner, very just go with the flow. And so this weekend I was challenged to go with the flow. All I got is I got a layout completed, which good for you. Surprising.
It came from me constantly asking her, like, okay, I hear you say all this, but hear me out for a second. What if you did this?
Right.
Yeah. And that's where our podcast came from.
And that's interesting because planners are different than it's different sides of the brain.
Yes. Yay. For sure. Yeah, we definitely are. Yeah. So have you heard of our podcast?
No.
Have you heard of either one of our YouTube channels?
No.
All right.
Well, I have seen yours long ago. I've seen Nicole's long ago.
Yeah.
Neighbors. Yeah. Nicole's I've seen long ago I've watched a few of them too.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. So we're both on YouTube. We're both, and then obviously we have the podcast. So is there anything that you want to promote? Do you have a YouTube channel on Instagram? No. Not on social media at all? Okay. Anything else that you want to say to the podcast at all?
No.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. So we are back with
Lisa,
Jackie, and Jackie. All right. So now we have two. So friends, assuming. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So how far did you guys travel?
20
minutes.
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we're neighbors.
We're neighbors.
So where are you guys from?
Henderson.
Henderson. And how far is that from Nicole? So truly neighbors.
Yes.
We are neighbors. We
we
literally a stone's throw away.
block away.
The same neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how productive have you guys been this weekend?
Really productive.
Yeah. How many layouts have you gotten done?
I think I'm at 12 right now.
All right. That's good.
And I'm probably at 11.
Okay. I got one.
There you
That's
go.
good. Hey, you got one thing done.
One thing done.
Right.
And I didn't bring any supplies with me. I stole all from Nicole. So I think that's way out of the gate. That's what crops are for. Yes. So do you come to the crops for getting things done, or do you come to socialize with your friends as well as other people?
Both.
Both.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Rochelle's crop?
Oh, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You can get stuff done and still have fun.
Yes.
Yeah. And she always has good things to buy.
Yes.
You know, she has great things to buy and teaches you how to use a lot of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys spend a lot of money in the shop yesterday or today?
I'm not done.
Okay. I got time going.
I'm average because I retired.
Uh-huh.
And so I have so much stuff
Yes.
that I try not to buy a lot more until I get rid of my other stuff.
Yes. And that's hard to do because we have so much of it, right?
I know. And there's
Yes.
always new stuff coming out.
Yes.
Yes,
That's the
absolutely.
worst part.
Yeah, I know. 49th and Company. I'm sorry. They got
Good
stuff.
stuff.
Yes. So what is the next question is what is your favorite thing that's coming out? Like what have you seen from a company that you're like, I absolutely have to that in my cart as soon as it comes out? Any new collections?
That she does.
Well, Stampbook.com has this wash bucket
Okay.
that collapses that you put your stencils and your dyes. You can put your stencils in there when you use your inks and stuff like that. And you just put it in there and it soaks it so it doesn't stain.
That's a really cool
And
tool.
it's about, I don't know, about 3 inches high, but it will collapse flat.
So you can store it, open it up and clean everything.
Yeah.
That's really cool because I know staining,
Yeah.
I'm not a mixed media person, but I heard that it's a lot.
I do it with cards.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
get card things, classes, and they always have stencils.
Yeah. So my mom is also a scrapbooker and she is definitely on the card side, loves to make all kinds of fun things. So that's probably going to be on her like birthday list or
Yeah.
Christmas list. Yeah. Coming up.
Yeah. It's not, and I mean, 49 and Company, Graphic 45 is like, I love their stuff.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
Yes. It's hard to say no to those things, right? When they come out, it's like, oh, I want it all, but I'm trying to use my supplies.
Yeah.
All right. So are you a huge planner? Like, I don't have everything planned out for my layouts, or are you just like, oh, here's some paper. Let's figure out this layout.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Same.
Yeah. I buy kits.
Okay.
And then I'll just go from sketches and things like that. But
Okay.
I've got both done this today doing that way.
Yeah.
I like to plan for the crop, so I'll have, some different packets put together for each layout. So mostly it's put together, but then when I get to the crop, I'll look at the sketches and maybe buy some things in the store that might go with it. So a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys forget anything?
Oh,
My mind. I don't think so because I didn't bring anything today.
Okay.
And
Because you guys went home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went home. Yeah, I was going to bring another paper cutter.
Mhm.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
I still have one. I have gone through a whole crop without a paper cutter though before. That was difficult.
That is, yeah.
I had to share, you know.
Yeah.
And my friend was not very happy with me, but
Yeah. Janice had to do that with me too.
Yeah, it's not fun. Luckily, there's a store right around the corner, so you have to buy, you know, a 100th paper cutter to add to your collection.
Right.
You just got to do it, which is closer home or the store.
Yeah. And it's easier cropping near home than it is travel, because I travel with my sometimes, and
A lot.
I do forget more.
Yes.
But then I plan everything.
Right. So what's the farthest that you guys have traveled for a crop?
Canada.
Oh, wow.
On the East Coast.
You went all the way to the East Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah. For what type of crop?
Well, I belong with a group that's online called Pause.
Okay.
We're page a week scrappers. We were called that when we first started. We no longer do that anymore.
Okay.
But we get together, or try to get together once a year, and we've gone all over the United States and up into Canada.
That's awesome. So you guys met online, and then, so are you like just picking your spots based on like
whoever volunteers to do it?
Okay. And are you renting a hotel room, or are you hanging out at people's houses?
We've had Airbnbs. We've had hotel rooms. We've actually stayed at crop houses, and so it's whatever we can get.
Yes,
that will hold us.
Yes. And how many are there?
We've had the most that have ever come to one of ours was 19. The least was 8.
That's still a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people to coordinate. And everything.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've been to Salt Lake. I used to go to a scrap and stamp show that they had up there, and just outside of Salt Lake City in Sandy. Went there a few times and would stay and shop and crop.
Yeah, not the
like 2 or 3
days.
Yeah, that's the farthest I've gone.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you guys want to say to the podcast? Have you heard of our podcast?
No, but I'm going to now.
Yes.
Flyer, so I'm going to listen. I love podcasts. I have an hour commute each way to work, so I spend a lot of time listening to podcasts. So I'll enjoy this.
Yeah, because that's when I listen to them the most is when I'm driving, because it's easy. I don't like to sit in front of the computer and watch.
Yeah. So we started out as a podcast, and that was just our intention was going to be just audio. So we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And then lots of people were like, we need to see your faces. So the ones that are on YouTube that are on that QR code are actual videos. The first 8 are just audio, and then the last 2 from season 1.
Look at that.
Yeah. So it's fun to see our faces sometimes, because we get each other laughing and craziness.
Something out.
But we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so you guys can watch us in the car or listen to us in the car.
Right. I would say if people have never been to a crop or considering it, or considering not going anymore, I think they really should go at least once or twice a year, because you just learn so much from being around other people. And it's one thing to see a tool in the store, but to see people using it and how they, do different things, be creative.
Because people bring things and you're going, where did you get that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, I've never seen that. I've already got sold a couple things that people said, where did you get that? So I pass them on to where I buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's how the industry keeps going, right? Is if we're sharing with each other the things that we love.
Right. Because it's not like it was when we first started. There were stores everywhere.
Yes.
And now, I mean, I think we have one here.
Yeah.
And I never understand because their hours are weird or strange.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that one.
Yeah, I haven't.
Nellis. I've been to the one when she was on Nellis years ago, but I haven't been lately.
Yeah, but I miss the stores.
Yeah. To be able to touch paper and actually see the items.
Yeah.
That's where our industry is going. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Bye.
Okay. We got Sherry here.
Yeah.
We're going to do some just quick kind of either or.
Okay.
Did you plan stuff, or are you freeballing it?
To be honest with you, I'm not officially a cropper yet, but I'm doing paper crafts.
Okay.
So I come here, and that's my first experience working with paper is boxes.
Okay. Like 3D
cards,
3D stuff.
3D stuff.
Okay. What's your favorite part about this crop?
The whole experience with Rochelle. She does an awesome job. We've got the games, we've got the store, we've got the raffles with awesome gifts. And to get a raffle, you have to participate.
Yeah. You have to play games.
You have to play games. You have to do some, like maybe you get tickets for doing a crop or a scrapbook page.
Yeah.
You get tickets for that.
She gives out tickets for everything.
Shopping,
play,
yes,
photos, all kinds of
yes,
stuff.
yes, and the food's great.
Did you forget to pack anything?
Did I forget to pack anything? No, because what I do sometimes when I come to these crops is I don't even do paper. I have other crafts that I do.
She just brought a laptop to plan things.
And I do bead weaving.
Nice.
I make jewelry, necklaces, and it's not stringing. It's more like bead weaving, wire wrapping. I do stringing. I started out with stringing.
Okay.
So right now I'm working on a project because I'm going to a retreat in Maine where I have to get a couple projects done from last year's trip.
How far did you travel to come to this one?
I live here.
Okay. So Maine is going to be a
far trip for me to do one of my crafts that I love. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything coming out or has recently come out that's catching your eye? New releases that you're like, yes, I have to have it.
New releases in paper?
Anything.
I am really attracted to the new kits that are coming out with paper.
Okay.
The journals, the junk journals.
Okay.
Some of the new stuff that they're doing with the scrapbooking. I see the girls working on some of the scrapbook stuff, and it's like, wow. And it's really inspiring me to pull up my 2 boxes of pictures.
So when you come to something like this, you're looking and seeing what everybody else is doing. And
yes.
And jumping your brain to other things.
To other things, yeah. And the tools, because I'm a gadget girl.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. So we are here with Erin, and just real quick questions. How far did you travel to get here?
About 25 minutes.
Okay. So you are local.
I am local.
So we have our Vegas girls. We have our California girls. So you're Vegas. How late did you stay last night?
I left early because it was Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And my husband surprised me with a Valentine's date. So,
did you guys have a good time?
We had a great time. But normally I only last until about 9 o'clock.
Okay. And then what time did you get here this morning?
Just rolled in and it's 10:30?
Okay. Well, you got here for the picture. That's the most important part.
That's true.
How much shopping did you do over at Rochelle's?
I spent about $30 yesterday and we'll see today.
Yes. Okay. How much have you gotten done?
Actually, this time for once, I've gotten about 8 cards done,
okay,
which
nice.
is a lot for lately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you forget anything?
Yes, it's going to be weird. I always travel with my electric tea kettle.
Okay.
So I can heat up tea throughout the day to have.
Okay.
So that's what I forgot.
All right. And so what did you do for tea?
I've been using the teapot in the kitchen, but I can't reheat it when it gets too cold.
Yeah.
So
they have the hot water stuff.
They do. Yeah.
But you can't reheat.
But other than that, this time I haven't forgotten anything crafting wise, but I usually always forget something.
Okay. Is there any new collections that are coming out that you're like, oh, I got to have that right away as soon as it is available, or has recently come out that you're like, oh my goodness, I had to have that?
Sure. I guess I'm maybe odd. I don't pay attention to that.
Okay.
I love making cards and junk journals, and I usually pull from like vintage stock in my room, or I go to like an antique store and find items to use. So I don't pay attention of like the newest Echo Park or I can't even think of the other names.
Simple Stories,
all those. Yeah.
All right. So our question has been, how are we getting this younger generation into this hobby? Because we know that it's amazing and we love the community. How are we going to get these younger folks up here?
Sure. Anytime any of my friends who have mostly like younger daughters, I'll tell them about the projects that I'm working on and then seeing if they want to get into it. And then I'll make them a kit.
Oh, that's awesome.
To try to get them to get into it.
And have you gotten any that are like wanting to do more?
Like 2 so far.
That's 2 better than none.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just you and me. He is the younger generation. He comes to sew.
Oh, well, then we'll absolutely bring you in if you want to. All right. We are here with
Angela.
Hi, Angela. All right. So quick questions. How far did you travel to get here?
10 miles.
Okay. So you're local.
Local.
All right. How many projects have you gotten done?
None.
So you come for socialization or getting things done?
Socialization, and I work on random stuff from different types of crafting and just work stuff.
Okay. Did you forget anything?
No.
No? So you got everything that you needed?
Everything I need.
Okay. And how late did you stay last night?
Last night, because it was Valentine's Day. It was date night. We left at 4.
Okay.
Or 3.
And then what time did you get here this morning?
10:30.
Okay. So you have all day, right? Are you staying all day until close tonight? So how much do you think you're going to get done today?
I'm going to get a lot done today.
You're going from zero to a lot.
Zero.
All right. All right. One last question. How are we going to get that younger generation in?
I'm already bringing them in. My son's in the fashion design, and he comes with me every now and then to sew on his projects. And so his friends and stuff know that he comes to these crops and stuff, and sometimes he'll come and he'll sew. And that's a start.
Yes, absolutely. One is better than none. Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. So let's bring your son in. All right. We are here with...
My name is Raven.
Hi, Raven. All right. So we have only one question for you. How are we bringing your generation into this hobby? What are you guys doing to be creative?
With being around creative people and people that want to be creative, they usually start from like photographs, starting with like videography, maybe editing, so like vignettes, and then sewing. I think this generation it's more underrated when it comes to creativity.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
there's those people that it's gonna, like when it comes to directors or movies or fashion design, it's gonna be a good punch, I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
Hopefully. All right. So what do you come to work on? You sew? Is that what it is?
So I come here with my mom to sew with my fashion projects.
That's awesome. So how much have you gotten done this weekend?
I usually work at school, but this is the first day I came, so I'll be getting it.
Working today.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. That's all we needed. All right, thank you. Last interview. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so we have just been kind of questioning everyone. So I believe your goal was 20 layouts, right?
Yes.
And
It
how
was
many?
20.
Okay, and how many have you gotten done?
I am currently at 11.
All right, so halfway. Woo woo.
We are one more than halfway.
Okay, and you are a California girl, right?
Born and raised.
All right. So you will be here until what time tonight?
Until the lights get turned off.
All right.
So what is that, 9 p.m.?
Look, with my first one, I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So you still got several hours. You think you're going to get 9 layouts done today?
Absolutely.
Going to knock it out?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Especially because you guys said I wasn't.
Yes.
So now I have a point to prove. Okay.
So I'm about to get on a flight to fly to Anaheim.
Okay.
Going to Disneyland.
Oh, how fun.
So I'm going to have Nicole check in with you probably tomorrow so that we can be like, she actually completed this many layouts.
Let's have her send you a picture. Like,
Oh, I will.
And I'll
Absolutely.
see how
What
many
time are you leaving?
She's taking me to the airport. We also roped you into our little short that is on our channel. What did you think about that?
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
You walked in all mad. What are you doing? And I was like,
Bring it all in. I just woke up and I'm like, what are they doing? What kind of shenanigans is going down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this and join in.
Very cute. Yes, very cute. I got to check you guys out more often.
Yes. And then Nicole was telling me that you guys did last year, like you're a scrapbooker. You know, you're a scrapbooker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had a great time. We actually got a lot of people involved. So, I mean, it started from the time we got out of the car on Friday afternoon and we ended it. And it was a great video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. So do you have a channel that you want to promote? Instagram? Where did you post that video?
It is on Instagram.
Okay.
I will try to send you a link in case you wanted to.
And I can put it in the show notes.
Yeah, and I also have just a little plug. I have a scrapbook group that I've had for 22 years now.
Awesome.
This year, it's called Who Gives a Scrap, and we do monthly challenges. We do monthly meetups, and we just, we fostered a community there. So it is on Facebook. It's a Facebook group, Who Gives a Scrap. Yes.
So anyone can join?
Anybody can join.
All right.
As long as you're not a creep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We do try to screen as best as we can.
yeah, there's probably questions you have to answer to get into the group.
Yes, there is. Yes. There will be, I think there's 3. So, if you don't have any affiliations with anybody, then, Yeah,
keep those people out. All right, so we will link that in the show notes as well. So if you are in the California area, maybe you can actually do the meetups, but if not, you can still join in the challenges.
Absolutely. Every now and then we do Zooms, so that way you can craft with us, crop with us, plan, card make, whatever it is that you do. You're more than welcome to join. But yes, we have members in other countries. Absolutely.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Have you had anyone come over for your meetups? Like, person that's come?
Well, I'm doing a National Scrapbook Day for May. So I have someone coming from Georgia and someone coming from Virginia. So
that's awesome.
Yes, we have had people come every year to our big weekend events.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So did you forget anything for this crop?
You know what? I really had to pare down because my travel buddy is very known for all the stuff that she has. And I have a small car, small sports car. So we really had to be intentional with what we brought. But I'm very proud of myself. I think I basically have everything that I need.
That's awesome.
And whatever I was missing,
you borrow from your friend.
I went shopping at the pop-up store.
Oh, that's
and added to my stash that I didn't need to do.
Are you going to be able to fit everything in that little sports car going home?
It's going to have to.
Yes. Right. So, yeah. Yes. Well, I can tell you that I boxed everything up and Nicole's shipping my stuff back.
Oh,
but I got to go back to Florida. So
yeah. Good friend.
On that note, is there anything coming out, any company, any collection that you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have that right away as soon as it comes available? It's in my cart.
You know what? Honestly, nothing that I have my eye on, but I am a big fan of 49 in Market. I just really love the quality of their products. Other than that, I'm kind of go with the flow type girl. Really trying to utilize all the things that I have at home.
Yes.
I've been a member of the ScrapRoom for 20 plus years before Rochelle took it over. So you can imagine how much I have.
That's a lot.
But nothing specifically that I'm looking forward to.
She is a former design team member. She used to do the shots.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But I don't think you up for anything.
I was very last minute, so I apologize for that.
I don't have to be like, where
yeah.
All right.
So.
Anything else that you want to say to the podcast about scrapbooking, about crafts, community, anything like that?
The only thing that I really love to promote about scrapbooking is, well, when I had a podcast, my host, I'm trying to get her back, but life just happens. Life happens. Our tagline was, you don't have to be present to tell the story, right? So it seems like all the new generations, we have all of our smartphones and we have all the social media, but we cannot continue to rely on the cloud and rely on social media to share our history for our children and, for everybody's coming up behind us. So I'm just a huge advocate for trying to keep scrapbooking alive. It's very important to me. I started, I don't know, maybe 30 years ago, like right out of high school.
Do you have an idea to get the 20-year-olds off the junk journaling and into the traditional?
It's really hard to say because as long as we have our phones and people are just continuously being influenced to do, like, you just see a whole bunch of copycatting, like, yay for the newbies doing junk journaling, but I'm doing this stuff for years.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's okay.
We have been doing this for years, whether we want to call it scrapbooking or, making mini albums. We've been doing this for years. It's new to the newcomers, but it's nothing new to us.
Do you think
right?
they'll tip over once they find out about mini albums and bigger?
I think it's starting. I think it's starting now because you see different size books that people are using, right? It's like they don't want to call it a scrapbook, but you're using a scrapbook. Yes. Like you're using our products.
Yeah.
If you brought out a 12-inch ruler, you're using our scrapbook items.
Yes.
So they're crossing over, but they just don't know it yet. But I mean, this is it is where it's headed. I'd be surprised to see what the new trend is going to be like 6 months from now.
Yeah. But I feel like that's with everything because, mom jeans are coming back, but they're not mom jeans. They're now in fashion again.
As
long as they have some stretch to it, I'm good.
Yes.
But the 20-year-olds are wearing mom jeans, and we're like, I remember making fun of my mom for making those jeans, and now they're back in style.
Yeah.
So same thing with scrapbooking. It's going to come back. I know
it's going to come back. Yeah. We just have to keep it alive and just continue educating.
Yes.
Yeah. And the community is worth it. Coming to these crops and having this socialization with other women is absolutely worth it.
And one thing I do have to say, I do dabble in planning, of course, as well. And I am really happy, not throwing a whole bunch of shade, but we don't experience a lot of drama in our scrapbook community. Like, there's a lot of drama in the planning community.
Yes.
I'm like, why though? Like, why? I don't know if it's because, there's a lot of not manufacturers, but shops kind of using the same AI art and everybody's selling the same stuff.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know. It just seems a little bit more harmonious on the scrapbooking end of things. And I really pray that it just stays there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You got to find your right people.
And when in my group, everybody knows I don't do any drama in here. We do not do that in here. If you do, you're out.
You're out. Yeah. All right. So you mentioned a podcast. I know it's not current, but we always are listening or wanting to listen to other stuff. So what's your podcast name? And
it is called Cali Scraps.
Okay.
So my co-host, her name is Liliana, and she is also here locally in California. So it's been a while. Like I said, we've lost parents and divorces have happened. And my coworker, my co-host, she unfortunately lost her home in the Eden fire. So, imagine having to talk about your memories and scrapbooking and everything's gone.
Yeah.
So that is something very hard to recoup from. Yes. So hopefully one day we'll get back on it.
So where can we find those podcasts? Is it on YouTube?
That one is actually on Spotify. You can find us on Spotify. I'll send you a link for it. You can listen to some old recordings.
Yes.
Yeah. And I pray that we get back to it because I really enjoyed it. But yeah.
Yeah. We say the same thing about our channels. Both of us have over 700 videos and we've been around for a long time, but content is content. And if you're there to see process videos, then that's what we're same thing on podcast.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're ready for our photos. We're going to photos. Yeah, we got to go to the photos. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Day 2. First, I want to address our outfits. Matching pajama bottoms. And then we went with shirts that represent us. So mine says keep comment spreadsheet for that. This little light of mine. We are wrapping up today. I don't think we're going to get anything done today. Do you think?
I think I'm just going to stitch.
Yeah.
It's stereo.
Yeah. So I have to finish my layout, which I need to finish the stitching too. But I don't have that much.
Did you get a picture of your view, by the way?
I have it.
Because I just realized you can see the start. Because that's stadium all the way down.
And is that snow on those mountains?
Yeah.
This Florida girl is amazed by so many things.
We have mountains here.
Because you had told me yesterday that the ability to drive, an hour? And you can go enjoy snow?
Yeah. That's technically Mount Charleston. And then over, I think is... Lee Canyon, Rescue. I don't sport. I don't outdoor.
So, but if you wanted to go there, how long would it take you?
About an hour. But you have to figure I'm
down there
pretty far. Yeah, because it takes you about 45 minutes to get from one end of town to the other. And then once you're kind of out that way, you have to go up the mountain.
So 2 hours.
20 minutes from my sister.
Okay. So in February, and you should understand, for a Florida girl to get snow, I'd have to go through Florida, which that takes me about 6 hours to get to North Florida. And then Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. We visited Virginia in November thinking we would see snow. There was no snow. So 5 states, at least 5 states, before we could even get close to the possibility of snow.
Explains all the artificial snow things that you guys got.
Yes.
I mean, the last time we experienced snow, we were at the Grand Canyon, so.
Yeah. So, but you have the ability to just go, and we do not. That is not something, and I have no desire. I will take my little igloo that they pump fake snow in, or my
Did you tell them that when you looked at the map today, and you thought that if you were going to drive California, you were going to go up?
This little Florida girl who's from way over there. In my mind, I was like, I'm just going to drive north to California.
The side of them. I mean, and it will take you all the way through Utah.
So we were
just go through Nevada. There's nothing there.
We were looking at the map, and it's not only west, but also south.
There's 3 places in Nevada, and they're very far away.
I apparently failed geography as a kid. Very often. I got to finish that layout, and I
made one.
Yes. Which is super cute.
Still needs journaling.
Actually, it's in the Facebook group too, right?
Yeah, I posted that. So when I get home, I'll do journaling, and then I could have packed one.
What? Yeah, because I think at one point you were stressing, and you were like, I have 2 or 3 layouts back, and I was like, just stop planning.
The fact that I have packed creative collections is circle to me.
Never got that. Yeah. So we are leaving at 11:30, 12 for me to get on my flight.
By the way, I don't know what your intention with this part of the podcast is, but I will just say thank you for getting on an airplane coming out here.
I think it's more so let's back up. The alarm went off, the hotel alarm went off at 6 a.m. And whoever stayed in this room before us.
Savage was there. Use your phone.
Yes. So 6 a.m. I like leaned over. At first I thought it was your alarm and I was like, turn it off. And then when you didn't move, I was like, oh, maybe it's not
I
hers.
was like, what are you doing?
So then realized it was the hotel alarm. So I hit whatever buttons to get it to shut up. And then as I'm laying there, I was like, I probably just snoozed it. So in like 8 minutes or 9 minutes, it's going to go off again. So I had to like turn my light on to figure out how to turn it off. But then I couldn't get back to sleep. So this morning, this is my brain, my little spreadsheet brain. I posted to Instagram, edited or commented on videos, like comments on my videos, finished uploading month in review for February. And then I was like, what do we need to do for podcasts and all the stuff? So all before you like woke up. So I think it was just, and I said to you, I was like, we just need to like say goodbye, like wrap up end our podcast. Because I honestly, future Lisa has no idea what this is gonna look like. What's gonna hurt?
Like put it like tying you out.
Yeah, I don't either. I know it's gonna be a lot, and it may span over a couple hours. It may span one podcast because we may not have all the footage because I haven't listened to anything. I have no idea. When we were doing street interviews yesterday, somebody decided that they were gonna wheel something across the tile. And you guys had microphones, so I was like, hopefully it's not picking up the
And I was like, oh no.
So who knows if we're going to be able to use all of our audio. But yeah, that's a problem for future Lisa after she goes and enjoys Disneyland.
You'll find some new features in your software.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So I think this was just it's not going to be very long. Just wrap it up. And I don't even like what our plans are for the rest of the season is going to be the Google Sheet. So if you have not gone on to the
when
Google
you say
Doc,
Google Sheet, you mean that the episodes are going to spawn from either suggestions or common comments,
right?
And that's how you build.
How I'm going to build all of season 2. So that is listed in below it. I think it's a Google form. Yes, a Google form. So you can go on. Super simple. You just put your name and what topics you want us to discuss, and then we're going to build from that. So that's where season 2 is going. So we started out with this fun little thing that we had planned. So season 2, episode 1, we saw that one and you were like, what is this craziness? Because you said that you were like, what?
I was like, I think they were just weird, but you were like, I have a plan. Like, okay.
So we did that whole like road trip thing as a teaser of like, here's what's coming. And let's talk about all the things that we don't know about each other. And then this whole podcast, and then we'll move forward from there. So, all right, guys. So we are going to sign off for now and go enjoy the rest of the crop, which you may see some B-roll and stuff before this part of it. Who knows? This one's going to be chaotic, and it's going to be very interesting to edit. That's all I have to say.
It's going to be a dumpster fire.
Spreadsheet needs a dumpster fire. It's going to be very, very crazy. All right, guys. Bye. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you like this episode, make sure you follow the show so you don't miss what's coming next.
We're so glad you joined us today, whether you were gluing, cutting, or just avoiding your photo backlog.
Until next time,
pass the scissors.